Howard University represents the best of what higher education in America has to offer.
If Howard University did not exist, it would need to be invented.
Yes. It's your main man, William Boy Martin of the B-Lane Network, the B Lounge. We're stepping out again. And we're back here again at the Hyatt Regency of Atlanta, right here for Howard University 147 years Charter Day celebration. We were here a couple years ago, we were here last year, and we're back again. And you already know what we do. We bring it to you, bring it to you, bring it to you. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We got a lot planned for you. Mayor Kasim Reed, Portia Bruner, and many, many more special guests and honorees here tonight. Tell us about the legacy and tradition and why it's important to give back to Howard University. Your name is?
Jamila Hoyt.
Jamila Hoyt and?
Simone Hilton.
Okay, so your position?
I'm the treasurer.
Ah, so you have a good reason for why people should give back to the alumni.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, tell us about it.
Well, none of us got where we are on our own.
Right.
So it's always good, always good.
Right.
To whom much is given, much is expected.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever we have the opportunity to give back, we should definitely take that opportunity. Right. I've always seen Howard as the greatest HBCU that there is.
Right.
And you know, we continue to do what we do, which is to produce successful individuals, just like the people that we're here to honor tonight.
Absolutely.
It's important for me to give back because Howard gave me so much. If it wasn't for Howard, I wouldn't be where I am today. They gave me the foundation to be successful in my career, and so we have to give back so the younger students and people who are entering Howard are able to have the same opportunities that we have. Those people that I've met, those relationships that I have built have continued to grow. New people here in Atlanta, we have a large number of alumni. And so our alumni network is large and great. We're doing powerful things, and so that's why it's important to give back to our school.
We're going to continue on with some more of our honorees and some more of our guests here, some alums here of Howard University. So 147 years, you already know what we're doing, bringing it to you. All right, we're right here at Howard University, 147 years Charter Day, and with my friend, my colleague, Kasim Reed. We were at Howard together in the 90s.
Absolutely.
You're the mayor now of Atlanta.
Yeah, funny how that worked out.
It worked out, right?
Yeah.
Undergrad trustee.
Absolutely.
So, you know, if you want to be governor or president, you know, I got your back.
It all starts with Howard, though.
Howard starts with Howard. So talk about that. Let's talk about the legacy a little bit. What does it mean?
I mean, the legacy means if it wasn't for Howard University, I wouldn't be standing here as the mayor of the city of Atlanta today. My foundation was built at Howard. There is my family, my faith in God, and Howard University. That's how I feel.
Right. So giving back, what does that mean to you to give? You've been honored tonight.
Yes.
And that's a great honor, of course, is Howard's giving it, but Howard's giving you so much. What does it mean to give back to Howard?
Well, it means to keep the ladder of opportunity down for other people. Mm-hmm. That's really what you do by extending what is one of the most important institutions in the world. If Howard University did not exist, it would need to be invented.
Exactly.
So I'm absolutely thrilled to be here tonight, and I do give back. I still serve on Howard University's Board of Trustees. I'm at the university all the time, so I just couldn't be more excited tonight.
Yeah, man, you're looking young, man.
No, I don't know about that, man.
Atlanta treating you good?
Atlanta's good to me.
Well, we're glad to have you. So what does that mean to you? You're from Atlanta to come back to be the mayor and to give back to this city?
It makes you feel blessed and humbled.
Right.
But it also shows you what Howard University can do for you. So many people take their dreams to Howard University, and Howard is a place where your dreams can be nurtured and where your dreams can flourish.
Right. And you are a prime example of that.
I hope so. I try to be.
Just one of the many examples
Absolutely.
we have made tonight, too.
No, I try to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we thank you for your time.
No,
Good to
thank
see you.
All right.
Good
to see you, man.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your role and what you do.
Yeah, well, I'm president of the Howard University Alumni Club. This is my second year, and we're a very active club here, and our heart is really with the young people.
Right.
So one of our main missions is trying to raise scholarship money for the youth at Howard from the metropolitan area. So we work hard all year long to raise money. And in fact, this event is a scholarship fundraiser. At this time, students need us now more than ever.
Absolutely.
You know, it's hard to get loans from the federal government these days. So we work hard here at Atlanta, and to give back to the university.
Yeah, what does that mean to you to be able to give back? You know, going through the university's giving so much to you.
Right.
So what does it mean to actually to be able to give back to the university?
Yes, and I love Howard University.
Absolutely.
Howard needs us as alum to give back to join the alumni associations. And when Howard is ranked, they look at that.
Right.
Are the alumni giving back? Because if the alumni aren't giving back, they say, well, if the alumni don't care,
why should we?
Why should we care? You know,
it's very important to know that we should rank according to how we give back after we've left the university.
That's right.
Many people probably do not know that.
Yeah.
But now you do. So here we go. Karen Shropshire right here, 147 years. Howard University been around a long time, so you already know. We bring it to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. Still here, Hyatt Regency of Atlanta. I'm right here with two beautiful divas of Howard. On my right, Portia Bruner. On my left, Desiree Robinson. What's it feel like to be here celebrating 147, the legacy, tradition, and giving back? What does it mean to you? First with you, Portia.
Well, it just, as I said, it makes me feel so good to be in a room full of Bison.
Right.
Because there's some powerful, powerful brothers and sisters who come out of Howard and change the world.
Right.
See, we're changing the city of Atlanta. Everywhere we go, we leave an impact, and it just always lifts my spirit to be around other Bison. This sister here has been amazing in many, many, many ways. Just even sort of the paving of the road at WAPT in Jackson, Mississippi, well over a decade ago.
Right.
So it just, Howard people always lift other Howard people up. Bison always look out for Bison and other people. So it always makes the difference, though, just to be in this room and to celebrate those who are really, really leaving an impact in their particular fields.
Well, the beautiful thing about being a Howard Bison is that when I started out in television, there was a Howard Bison, Molette Pendleton, who was in Biloxi, Mississippi, who helped me get my start. When I got in the business, Valerie Williams came after me. Our same professor, the late Dr. Lee Thornton, called and said, hey, there's another Bison coming through. And we became our own underground railroad, if you will, for communications. So we all helped each other.
Right.
So when I left Jackson, Mississippi, I was happy to know that there was another Howard Bison who came in behind me. The thing about it is that we always leave a legacy of excellence in whatever we do. We leave our mark.
Are we that proud? Do we have a reason to be that proud? Is that arrogance, or that's just effort, hard work, tradition? You know?
I don't think that's arrogance. I think it's, I mean, it means so much to walk across that yard and see Founders Library and know what comes out of Ernest Just Hall, the Quad, Douglas Hall, what's happening in there. It's not arrogance. It is a pride in what our people can do when we say we're going to educate our children and teach them and lead them and send them from Hilltop High on down the road to change the world. I don't believe that it is arrogance, because I know that I am humbled by my experience at Howard, and I'm always excited to get to tell young people what can happen at Howard University. So no, I would not say that it is arrogance. It is a pride that just can't be matched.
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
We have a legacy to uphold.
Yeah.
And reaching back is critical in that legacy. Our forefathers and foremothers fought, gave up their lives, sacrificed, and struggled so that all of us would have the benefit of a quality education. We have taken education for granted, but those of us who have the opportunity to come through Howard University not only understand and are sensitive to the struggle, but we understand the blessing of what a degree offers.
I love it. I love it. All right. Desiree Robinson, Portia Bruner, thank you two beautiful ladies for sharing with the B Lounge, and the B Lane Network is always bringing it to you.
Hate you.
Hate you, baby.
You know.
You know. Once again, we're still here, 147 years, Howard University celebrating Charter Day, and I'm here with, you go by William or Bill? What would you?
Oh, just call me Bill. All my friends, all my Bison friends call me Bill.
My real name's William, but everybody call me both, so that's why I was just trying to check.
No problem at all.
So you've been honored here tonight. What does that feel like?
You know, it is What can I say? It is great to be recognized by the greatest institution on the planet.
Say it.
And being with all other Bisons here today in Atlanta, I tell you, it was very, very special.
Right. So what does it mean to give back? Howard has given so much to us. As Howard alums, we've been blessed to be able to go to Howard.
Right.
But now giving back to the university, what does that mean to you?
You know, it is our responsibility. When we stand on the shoulders of many who came before us, it is our time to stand forward and pull people forward and give them the same opportunities, if not better opportunities, that we received. So it is our right, it is our privilege as Bison to do exactly that.
So that legacy tradition, what has that meant over the years of the relationships that we've had? Wherever you go, you know.
Being a Howard alum gives you great currency. It opens doors, it brings opportunity. And as an alum, you have to use that currency not just for your own personal benefit, but for the benefit of the institution, the students, and the students to come. That's the benefit of being. That's a benefit and a responsibility of being an alum.
Yeah, I couldn't say any better. Once again, Brother Bill Taggart right here, being honored here tonight, 147 years, Howard University Charter Day. You already know, we bring it to you. So, I'm here with the. Let me tell you something. This is so funny. I'm with the legendary. I mean, this guy DJs, he's a president of the Alumni Association.
Yes, sir.
My friend, my renegade partner.
That's right.
I mean, we're four-time champions, baby.
Right, baby.
You know what it is.
Winners all around.
All around.
All around.
Christopher Washington.
Hello. How you doing?
Tell us, man, you're in Atlanta for celebrating with the Alumni Club of Atlanta Associations for Howard University, 147 years. What does it mean for you to be here, and what does it mean to actually give back to the university?
Well, first I'd like to say to the Howard University Alumni Club of Atlanta that this has been a great event. I flew down from New York just to be here. I actually left an event that I was DJing, cut it a little early so I could catch a plane to come down here. We don't rest, just change and keep going. That's what it meant. You know, it was important to come down and mingle with my fellow Atlanta Bison and to see the folks here. I haven't been down here in a while, and I wanted to make sure that it came out, because one of the things that's important to the university and that I'm hearing from alum, the further you leave from DC, the less connected you feel. So if this means me coming down, Dr. Wayne coming down to bring that connectivity to the people here of Atlanta, then that's what we need to do, because the university needs our support. Not just in Atlanta, in California, in Chicago, in Texas, not just the Northeast corridor where Howard resides, but we really have to make sure that the further away our alumni are, the more at home they feel. So I do encourage everybody to go online. If you're an alumnus and you haven't enrolled with the Howard University Alumni Association, this is your time. Please take this opportunity. Our university needs your help. We have to get those percentage levels and those donation levels up. We have to go up from 16% to at least 30%. You can go online to www.thehuaa.org to enroll. We're on social networks, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube now, so there's no excuse for not finding out what's going on with the Alumni Association or what's going on with Howard University. The information is there, but it's really up to all of us to forge that legacy and to keep continuing the tradition of alma mater.
I love it. So, I mean, I couldn't say any better. I didn't have to ask the question. You gave the answer.
Well, one of the reasons why I ran for president was to inspire our class years. You know, it's that mid-'80s to mid-'90s where we ranged, you know, that's the inspiration for me running, to make sure that people saw us. And even though, I mean, you're Mr. Howard. You know, let's not be fooled, okay? I might be the president, but he's Mr. Howard.
Long time ago.
But he's Mr. Howard. He's got an official title, but it's important that people see us still talking about how, even though they might want to try and dismiss us because we've been doing this for a long time, supporting the university, but if we don't, if we stop talking about Howard, then people are going to ask, well, why aren't Chris and Bo talking about the university? And that's not the conversation we want people to have. We want people to come back and support. That's important for all of us.
You heard it, the legendary Mr. Bison and Mr. Howard, William Bo Martin, right here.
That's right.
147 years, Charter Day celebration, Howard University. You already know, right here at the B-Lane Network, the B-Lounge. Bringing it to you. Brother Gil Williams, at Howard with me, and so man, I hear you running for state senate.
Right.
So tell me a little about that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've been in the military for about the last 22 years,
right.
And I've gotten accustomed to providing service, number one, to the country, and now that I'm approaching retirement, I'm looking at another way to continue that level of service. But now, since I'll be at home in my local community, I want to provide that service to my community. I feel that I'm a guy that's a proven leader. I've been in some really challenging situations. I've been in several war zones, and so I feel that now is the time to give back to a community that's given a lot to me.
In giving back, and we're talking about giving back, as you're giving back to your community, you're also giving back to Howard University.
Oh, absolutely.
So what does that mean to you to give back, and why is that important?
Well, I think a lot of things. Number one, when your students that are at Howard right now see what their alumnus are doing, they see that as something that they can aspire to.
Right.
And when you're able to aspire and do the things that Howard taught you while you were there, you know, it gives you the students that are coming after you something to look forward to and something to actually go for throughout their times at Howard.
Man, I wish you much success, and we're going to be helping you.
Absolutely.
Right here in Georgia.
Right, just south in
Peachtree City.
We got Peachtree City, we got Fayette County, we got Spalding, Lamar, and Pike counties.
Okay.
So just south of here.
It's beautiful. Well, it's good to talk to you, good to see you, and I know we'll be talking real soon.
Absolutely.
About what you're doing. And once again, Brother Gil Williams, running for State Senate right here in Georgia. Howard University, 147 years celebrating Charter Day.
Excellent.
Bringing it to you, bringing it to you, bringing it to you.
All right. Thanks, bro.
Thank you, brother.
It's good to see you.
I have the distinguished pleasure of being with Dr. Wayne Frederick, the interim president of Howard University. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
And you look so young, man. You want to tell your age?
Well, I'm 42. I'll be 43 in June. That's it.
Beautiful.
That's
and
good.
you are from where?
I'm originally from Trinidad, but I moved to DC as a 16-year-old to attend Howard. So I've spent most of my life here in the United States.
Howard graduate. So you said something about your mom, saying something about you going to Howard. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot to me. When you look at Trinidad in terms of that era when my mom was a young adult making choices about family planning, the physicians who delivered my brothers and me they were Howard grads.
Right.
The nurses that she worked with, the Prime Minister of my country was a former Howard professor. So Howard meant a lot to me, and growing up in that environment, a lot of the infrastructure in terms of professional life was created by Howard University.
Right. And you mentioned, we were talking about giving back to university, and the university is in a little trouble. What's the importance of giving back to Howard?
Yeah, it's important because you create the opportunity for others to come behind us. We have a great legacy, and so giving back to the university ensures that others will have the opportunities that we had.
Right.
And so it's very important to give back.
So what would be your message to a lot of young people today? We had some young people today that were interested in Howard. Some are actually attending Howard and will be visiting Howard. What would be your message to them, and why they would choose Howard as a university?
You know, my message to them would be that Howard University represents the best of what higher education in America has to offer. It is still a place where we are doing the first in many different arenas, but not just doing it as the first, but doing it the best. And I think that's one reason why they should come. We create a family atmosphere. I think the African American experience in America is one that still needs to be passed on to our young folks, and they will get that at Howard University.
Right.
And the last thing is our motto is truth and service. You will get a Howard degree that ensures that you're technically competent in any field, but with a Howard degree, that service aspect of what you will learn will make you go out and change the world around you.
Right. Well, you hear it right here, Dr. Wayne Frederick, interim president of Howard University. Hopefully you will be the president. I like the things you were saying. I like what you have to offer, so I'd like to see more of you.
I appreciate that support.
Great guest here tonight. Mayor Kasim Reed, Dr. Wayne Frederick, interim president of Howard University. The legendary Chris Washington showed up, my main man, Mr. Bison. You know, Chip Joyner, Nancy Flake, some of the other honorees, Shropshires, and many more. Well, you weren't here, you missed a great time. 147 years right here in Atlanta, Georgia, that we celebrate for Howard University. So, if you didn't make it this year, hope to see you next year. If you don't make it next year, hope to see you somewhere where Howard is there. All right? Once again, William Bo Martin, bring it to you, bring it to you, bring it to you. The B Lounge, the B Lane Network. You already know. HU, you know.
Being a Howard alum gives you great currency.
Yeah.
It opens doors, it brings opportunity.
Howard needs us as alum to give back, to join the alumni associations.
Howard University 147 years Charter Day celebration.